Alright, we're going to get started with this episode, but if you're seeing the Snapchat, wait like an hour and a half to 2 hours before you start watching them so you can watch them all in a row. It's way funnier that way. On today's episode of Savage and Savory, we are going to be making seafood pizza with Red Lobster style cheddar biscuit crust. Before we get started, I want to give a kudos section. Thank you for all the birthday wishes and everything. Brittany, thank you for the badass Deadpool apron. And Taylor, thank you for the Aldi gift card. I only had to pay $7 for all of this. For this recipe, you are going to need butter, imitation crab, salad shrimp, and I'm doing a 3-cheese blend of feta, shredded Swiss, and mozzarella, tomato paste for the sauce, mixed with marinara, a little bit of cocktail sauce to go off of the shrimp, and to spice it up, we're going to add sriracha to that too. For the crust today, I was going to do an online recipe, but seeing as I'm an untalented piece of shit, I got the cheddar biscuit Red Lobster ready mix. So next we'll be mixing our cheddar biscuit crust, because we do have to pre-cook that before we add our topping. And I suggest you get the biggest bowl and mix gently. Otherwise, you can tend to make a mess. So now you're going to want to grease up your pizza pan, and seeing as this stuff is as sticky as a 14-year-old's Playboy, you're going to want to prep your hand too. Now that everything's properly lubricated, you're going to take your dough wad and you're going to apply it to the pizza pan gently. Next, you're going to want to work your dough into the perfect pizza shape. You're going to want to keep the outer edge at least twice as thick, just so nice and crispy in the middle, and then you get a nice rising crust on the outside. Got the shrimp ready to fry up, just waiting on the slow ass goddamn oven. So, yeah. Woo! Here we're going to be adding just a little bit of a dab of coconut oil, and then we're going to do a little bit of a surf and turf seasoning, and then fry these up while we are waiting for the slow ass goddamn oven to preheat. Still! And I almost forgot to say, this is a wonderful recipe for if you're just coming off a vacation and you're not quite used to, the frigid wasteland that's Minnesota, or, telling your significant other over dinner that you got crabs from that bitch Stacy from work. Next, we're going to start working on the sauce, seeing as we're still waiting on the oven still. And with this then, seeing as it's seafood pizza, we're going to be adding cocktail sauce, because I think that's going to accent the shrimp really good. And then you can add this or not. I personally like spicy, but I know there's a lot of people that don't. I'm adding a little dabble of sriracha as well. Once you have all of your sauces there together, you'll mix gracefully. Oh shit! It's done preheating. Let's throw this in. The box requires you go 14 to 16 minutes for just doing it in actual biscuits, seeing as this is a little bit bigger, but it's, we're only half cooking it. I'm gonna do 13 to start with, and then we'll go from there. What the fuck am I gonna do for 13 minutes? I got an idea. The crusty gray, yeah, 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 yeah. Pizza is the pizza for you and me. Oh! Bong break. I know you've been seeing me drink a lot more during this episode, but as we go along, this whole cooking and filming is getting a little stressful.
You're stressed. I gotta deal with a prima donna douche of a host.
The fuck did you just say, anonymous cameraman? The fuck did you just say? So as long as that bitch cameraman doesn't have anything more to say, does he?
No, master.
Good. Then let's get back to cooking.
Yes, master.
Now we have the pre-cooked crust and beautiful golden brown color and thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. So we're gonna be adding our sriracha cocktail marinara sauce next. Then we're going to be doing cheese.
Okay, good.
Next, we're going to be adding our imitation crab and our shrimp. So now that you've got all your toppings, you got your baby shrimp and your imitation crab, you're going to take that last bit of cheese that you have and just lightly sprinkle it on there. There we go. Let's cook it. Okay, Google. Set a timer for 7 minutes and 37.5 seconds. And now we wait. Hey Google! Shut the fuck up! Alright. We're almost done here. We've got this beautiful golden brown crust. The cheese is all melted, and obviously all the meat was already pre-cooked, so we weren't worried about that. But we do just have to add a little bit of our garlic butter sauce to the crust, and we're going to put it in for probably another 5 minutes. Alright, timer went off. Anonymous cameraman kind of still a little bit salty about the scuffle, so he went outside for a smoke break, but here is the end result. That is a glorious looking pizza. We are going to let it cool down, we're going to cut it up, and we're going to taste test it here in just a second. Alright, pizza cutter test. Ooh, slid through that. Slicker than a KY slip and slide. Oh! I did think the pizza was completely done. I did the toothpick test with same way you do like brownies and cookies and stuff. You know, you poke it in and you pull it out, and if it has dough on it yet, then it's not quite ready. And the fully outer crust is still pretty doughy. So we're gonna put it in the oven for low heat for a while and just let it slow cook. So in the meantime, Alright, and did the toothpick test again. Crust is still too doughy. This guy is taking way too long to cook. So I guess I'll just beer bong one more. Or 5, we never know. You don't pan when I walk away. You're supposed to be done. It's
Oh.
soiled. All right, this crust is finally done. Here's the end result of a slice of it. Let's do a quick taste test.
$15.50.
Okay. Oh. Keep the change. So, Domino's won't let me film their delivery driver. It was supposed to be a funny little point in the video, but adapt and overcome. I think they kind of thought I was trying to make a porno. I asked if I could get anything out of them. They said, well, we can make a drawing for you. I'm like, all right, cool. Give me a dinosaur, a pirate ship, or a penis. I'm very impressed with the results. Honestly, Domino's wasn't necessary, but I like to be dramatic, and I try way too hard to be funny. So I had to try and go that extra step. It didn't work out, but it was unnecessary because the pizza actually turned out really good. Fun, easy recipe. And you usually don't make as much of a mess as I do when you cook, but it's part of my charm. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments or suggestions, or if I really grossed you out, let me know.